Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday, April the 22nd, 2019, and happy Easter to all who celebrate Easter on this lovely long weekend. So today I want to just make this a brief video today because my family and I, we have more company visiting us today, so I want to make this brief. It's just about 10 after 2 p.m. afternoon, and today is an amazing day because right above us we have a very rare full moon in Scorpio, a full moon in Scorpio. So I wanted to pick this opportunity to make this video about the relationship between Virgo and Scorpio. And you know, a lot of astrologers, they believe they call them either the twin flames of the zodiac, some call them the zodiac sisters, because you notice their symbols look very much alike, and I'll show that to you here. Now, I got up this Mastering the Zodiac Chart calculator. So there's today's Tuesday, April the 22nd, and it's 2 p.m. And you will see we have a full moon in Scorpio, and there it is. The moon is in Scorpio, and as of tonight, later this afternoon, it's going to move over to Ophiuchus, and then it's going to be a full moon in Ophiuchus as of tonight. But right now at after 2 p.m., it's in Scorpio, and there is the proof right there on this chart provided by masteringthezodiac.com. And so anyhow, there's a lovely site. I've been following this website for many, many years. Almost 20 years I've been following this site called Dress King. And it's a great site that gives the info on the relationships between each of the zodiac signs. And here's the one on Virgo and Scorpio. I'll leave the link for you guys below to check it out. And there it is. So between the Virgo man and Scorpio woman, this is a good match that can definitely lead to long-lasting love with a little care. You and the Virgo boy match very well in personality, and you complement each other's styles. You will have excellent conversations together, and you'll find that you agree about many of the things that you think are important. You probably share many of the same values and opinions. He will be a little shy in the romance department. When it comes to physical stuff, he'll be happiest if you take the lead and set the pace, which is fine by you. This can be a good friendship, as well as a love that builds and grows. Be careful of a tendency to get defensive because he can be a little picky, but he doesn't mean anything by it. And if you can relax a bit and see the good in him, this can be a happy match for you. So we're going to then move down to the Virgo woman and Scorpio man. So this is a very good love match for the Virgo girl. The Scorpio boy's deep, passionate nature will inspire you and bring out your inner self in a good way. You'll have lots of fun. You'll have lots of fun exploring the depths in your nature that you never knew were there. Thanks to this intense, emotional guy, you will find a level of comfort with Scorpio that is missing from your matches with most other signs. He truly understands the way you think, because he thinks so much like you do. You will give each other security and affection. You'll also have great conversations, even though they'll sometimes turn into arguments. This is a terrific love match. And there's also another site I wanted to show you guys, and I'll leave this link for you as well. It's called the Bustle. Bustle.com is the name of it, and it shows the signs that are most likely to be drawn to one another. So there's a lot of, I guess, different beliefs about this, but those that are drawn to Scorpio. So it turns out that Virgo is attracted to Scorpio, and it's also vice versa. But I'll show you this one first. It says Virgo is also most interested in Scorpio, making their match a win-win. Virgo's secretive personality gives Scorpio the confidence to move forward. where Scorpio can be dominant, which feels natural, and Scorpio has a bunch of other signs seeking attention. Taurus and Cancers are also fascinated by Scorpio's nature. So now I'll just go over, so that was Scorpio, so I'll go over to Virgos now. And here it says, Virgo, Scorpio is also attracted to Virgo, so it's vice versa. And according to the expert, Mesa, she's the astrology expert who was part of this article, I imagine. And Scorpio is looking for Virgo, and it's actually, Scorpio's attracted to Virgo as the same way and vice versa, and it's actually a good match. So that initial attraction might work out well. At first, Virgo will be intimidated by Scorpio, but once Scorpio senses Virgo's fear, there's no turning back. Scorpio loves to be in charge, and Virgo secretly wants to be dominated. And other signs attracted to Virgo, Pisces, and Capricorn are also feeling Virgo. So you may find that what I wanted to point out, again, as I mentioned in earlier videos, is that if your moon sign, so our moon sign is supposed to be the strongest of ours. So if your moon sign is either in Virgo or Scorpio, that's going to be the true sign that you are. So those who are a Virgo moon and a Scorpio moon, they're probably going to be attracted to one another initially when they first meet. And the same goes with whichever other moon signs that you are. So you could take a look at that website that I just showed you. That's the bustle provided by bustlecom, and it shows you the different signs that are attracted to one another. But remember that your real sign is your moon. So if you go on masteringthezodiac.com, you know the time of day you were born and the place and such as the city and the time and such, and you find out where your moon is, and then you could check out that site about the signs that are most attracted to one another, and that will give you an idea for sure about some of your friends and the people in your life. You'll now know why you were initially attracted to one another to begin with, supposedly. But of course, this is based on theory. A theory, of course, but it's definitely fascinating and interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this video today on the relationship between Virgo and Scorpio. And I personally believe that Virgo is the more powerful sign between the two of both Virgo and Scorpio, because as you can see, Virgo is the biggest constellation. But not only with that presumption, but because the sign of the Virgo is that of a woman. And the ancients always believed that God, our creator, is actually a woman. And she goes by the name of Hecate. Hecate is her Greek name, and Kali is her Hindu name. So that's one of the beliefs that the ancient Egyptians, the Babylonians, and the Hindus used to have and still do today. What the Hindus believe today as well about God being in the form of a woman, and they call her the dark divine mother of all. And Jay Luna would know more about that, of course, being one of the world experts on Asterian astrology. So thank you for taking the time today to see my video on that. And today, by the way, is Day of the Earth Ox. I'm an ox, of course, as I mentioned my channel, Scorpio+Ox Man, because I was born on Day of the Ox in Chinese astrology. And today is Day of the Earth Ox in Chinese astrology, which is a favorable day to me, as it says on my Chinese astrology forecast that it is a good day. And especially the full moon in Scorpio right now. And when I was born, it was in Scorpio, and also under the 17th nakshatra star of Anurata or Urania, which is the Greek name. So it's definitely, it was definitely a good, pardon me. I might be a little rattled because of the full moon, as it does tend to rattle a lot of people. And, you know, you find that there's a different energy when it comes about as well. And especially being a very rare Scorpio full moon. But it's was definitely a great day today to make a new video. And thanks again for watching, and all the best to you guys. And again, have a very safe and happy Easter long weekend for those who celebrate Easter. And I love you guys. God bless. All the best.